The professional? I believe there's a stain operative in this very...
I'm like, dang.
I mean, just do what I told you. Just do what I...
Apparently, it wanted to do what it wanted to do.
Clearly.
This one is dedicated.
Stop.
Maybe if you click the right button next
I
time.
was pushing the goddamn. Pissing me off. Is we live?
Yes.
Okay. God damn it.
Man. Tell you what, this back of mine.
I'll start that shit. Girl. You ain't had any back problem when you was out there drinking mimosas in the pool with white women and shit before. All right? Don't come here and all of a sudden gain back problems.
Your wife is my wife too. By Rico, baby. Okay, Rico. I see you chose violence today. Well, 2 years ago. I see you chose violence 2 years ago. Everything.
Do what I tell you. That wasn't even just...
I'm pretty sure it's you at this point. It's about got to be you at this point.
I'm like, nigga, what is you doing over there? I knew that was you.
I can walk out of here.
Mm. I was about to say, why it look like we so crooked? My phone was sitting crooked.
Like, what?
Oh, shoot. We done. The timer done stopped.
Motherfucker.
I'm out of practice.
Jesus.
I'm out of practice.
Jesus.
For the boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Did you thank God? Gotta thank God. For Fridays, it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I mean, Monday's cool and Tuesday we make it through. Couple tacos. I'm talking about TGIF. Wednesday is hump day. And Thursdays, we're almost there. We all love the weekend, but we can't make it without Friday.
Mic check, 1, 2. What is this? Bitchin' by the barn. We back in business.
We back in business, baby.
I am your host with the most, the blessed and highly favored Franco the Pen. Here with my returning co-host from the lands overseas.
Mm-hmm.
We got Marky D in the ones and twos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to our first and last time listeners. Shout out to everybody. Thank you. Want to thank you for spending your pre-drinks with us. We truly appreciate it.
That we do.
Marky D has returned to us.
I have.
Syphilis free. Not a stitch of chlamydia. Not a bump. Just a little bit darker.
It's a little bit darker.
And several Dominican women's names in his phone that he plans to never call and shit. Because, bitch, you knew what this was. Marcus don't know. I be watching Marcus. Well, Marcus Snapchat come across my timeline. Marcus was sipping mimosas in the pool full of bad bitches, like he was a bad bitch. I think it was.
This may very well be true.
Without a care in the world, I'm
not
like,
a single care.
All right, I see what type of time it is.
I was loving every minute of it.
So he spent their first week gone, actually at a wedding, being Marcus. The other half was just Tahiti. Where the fuck is it?
Dominican Republic. It was beautiful. The resort was amazing.
So a small bump of cocaine. They just get that to you as soon as you get off the plane and shit. Carne asada, cocaine. Carne asada.
Yo quiero un poco cocaína.
Well, if you just offer it,
welcome home.
This place is beautiful.
No, 5 minutes after you get off the plane, you are sweltering in heat. I swear.
And of course, because we are American pussies, we stay on the resort and shit.
Facts. I left once.
I've regretted that. Apparently, all the hood fun shit is away from where they keep the white folks.
Yes.
I learned that when I went to Jamaica. I was looking back at other people's timeline. They was at like these hood ass Jamaican parties where you see like the real violent Jamaican dancing.
Yeah,
I was like, nigga, I clearly was at the wrong part of Jamaica. They ain't show me. I saw dolphins and shit. I didn't see Nan bad bitch pedigreeing a nigga on his dick and shit. Like fucking.
I got invited to a party outside the resort.
Did you have a guide?
No. This was
Tell me you didn't go.
I didn't go.
All right,
I didn't go.
That's why. See, all the resorts in Jamaica was like along the coast.
Yeah.
And from the coast, you can see up into the trees and into that wilderness and that brush. Mm-hmm. That's where the hood is and shit. See. And like, nigga, you need supervision.
But no, so like, so okay, you know me, I'm very social.
Jesus. Jesus.
I'm hanging with these two girls that I did not know it. Well, I mean, I met them a couple of days before, right? I'm chilling with them. We at this basically it was like a bar at the resort. It was like a club at the resort, right? And this other girl, she was from the DR, but she was just at the resort. And she was feeling one of the girls that was with me, that I had met down there. And she walks up, she was like, well, I don't know if you like girls, but I think you're really pretty. You should come to this party with me. And she looked at us, and I was like, hey, it's whatever, we can go. And so we start walking because we following her, right? And we like, dang, like how far? We still own the resort, right? But like we like how far? Like where the room? We're all assuming like, oh, it's somebody's room. They just like partying at somebody's room. They got some liquor or something. She make this one turn, and we see the gates, and I'm like, and I look at them two, and she was like, wait, is this outside the resort? And she called the girl back, because the girl was like probably like 10, 15 feet ahead of us. She was like, hey, like, is outside the resort? And she was like, yeah. We was like, nah, nah, fam. She was like, it's right here. It's not that far. We was like, nah, it's cool. we ain't doing all that. And one of the girls that came on
I'm not trying to be rude.
Exactly.
This just sounds real setup.
Exactly.
Setup-y.
Like this sounds mad setup. Like
it whiffs of setup.
You taste that in the air. So that was the first time. The second time, right?
You have a real kidnappable face, apparently.
No, the second time I was ready to go. So
Disney.
The second time, the like maitre d' lady, how that party of three, that stand at the front.
Okay.
Ask, like her. She was bad, right? And like I had been drinking a little bit, right? And I'm mad jokes flying between me, our waiter, and like I don't know what this other dude was. He was just like walking around taking drink orders, right? Excuse me. I tell him like, boom. I'm like, hey, I said it in Spanish because when I've been drinking, I'm way more confident in my Spanish. But I was like, hey, y'all, maitre d' lady, she muy perfecto, or no, I probably said something like that. I said she was cute, right? And he's like, oh, you like that, huh? This dude, straight and bad, he brings her over. I'm like, oh, wait, no, this was not part of the plan. I ain't had that much to drink yet.
Putting you on the spot, man?
Put me right on the spot. So, we chopped it up for a while. I told her, I was like, hey, you do bad. I can't lie. Words to that effect. Maybe there was some Spanish thrown in there. But now I'm on the trip with 3 women, right? And they at dinner with me. And we go to leave, And my man, he stopped me. He's like, hey, wait, come here. I'm like, what's up? He like, look, he's like, I can make a deal with you right now. He was like, look, there's this bar outside of here, right? I'm like, okay. He's like, if you can get them 3 to come with you, I can make sure that she come.
Say that again.
So I'm on the trip with 3 women.
Okay.
Right? And we get up to leave from the restaurant, right? We finished our meal, we go head out. And the dude that I had told they maitre d', the chick was cute. Mm-hmm. He pulls me to the side. He's like, hey, I can make this deal with you. He was like, but just with you. He was like, look, if you can talk them 3 into coming with you, I can make sure that old girl come out too. It's this bar outside of here. He was like, we get off at 11. He was like, if you can get them 3 to come with you, I'll make sure that she come. the cute waitress lady. And so I propositioned the 3 ladies, and they was like, nah. They was like, wait, you tried to trade 3 for 1? You ain't
about to pimp us out to get your dick wet if you don't get the fuck out of somewhere.
I tried it. I was like, look.
First off, okay, on one side, it's like, nigga, you're not about to pimp us out to get your dick wet. On the other side, look, y'all not good wingmen.
That's what I said. I said, how y'all just look.
See, if that was Keenan,
they ain't real.
If that was Keenan,
she'd have been like, let's go. Man,
this is reckless as your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take her, you take the other her.
Exactly. It'd have been on. I don't like Donkey Kong.
Lame. All right, so how was your wedding and shit?
It was cool. So it was a very stressful week and a half that I was away. So
stop. It's a sound.
Yeah, sound good.
No.
I promise, sound good. Hey, Cindy, I'm doing great. And yes, thank you. I did make it back alive. It was a very fun time.
All right, so how was the wedding?
It was cool. So like, I flew out to El Paso first, El Paso, Texas. I was there for a day. I had to go get my passport together. So I went to the El Paso passport office to get my passport.
Why is your passport in El Paso?
Huh?
Why is your passport in El Paso?
It wasn't in El Paso. Well, technically it was in El Paso. But so to leave the country, you got to have a passport, right?
Yes. You didn't have a passport?
No.
So you decided to get your passport from El Paso. What? How did you? Wait. How? Wait. Stop. It take weeks to get a passport.
I got mine in 4 hours.
How? They got express passports, niggas?
Yeah. But it's super reckless. So look, all right.
How much did that cost you?
It was the same price as if you expedited. $225.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so look. I didn't decide officially to go until like, I don't know, maybe like 2 months ago. And that's not long enough for the regular pass, even to expedite your passport. Mm-hmm. So what you got to do, you got to wait all the way up until 2 weeks before you leave. And then you can set an appointment at a facility, at a passport facility. But you got to be traveling within 2 weeks of your appointment. So basically, I set up an appointment. I went and so there wasn't none in Detroit, wasn't none in Chicago, wasn't none in Philadelphia. And then I'm like, well, I'm flying to Texas anyway for the wedding. And so we started looking around in Texas. There was none in Houston, none in Dallas. We found El Paso. Now El Paso and Houston is 10 hours away. So anyway, yeah.
Jesus.
So I changed my flight from Detroit to Houston to Detroit to El Paso. I fly out to El Paso a day early. I get there Thursday. I get a rental car. I go chill in El Paso. Wake up Friday morning. Get a hotel. Right. Wake up Friday morning. Go to the passport office. And when I tell you they was speedy, my appointment was at 8:30 in the morning. I get there a little early just in case it's a line. I get there like 7:45. I'm walking out the door at 8:33. They call me. I go back to the hotel. I take a shower and all that good stuff. I get back to the. They call me at 12:30, telling me they ready for me to pick up my passport. So, yeah, I was cutting it close. I get to the I get back to the passport office. I pick up my passport. I checked in for my flight. My flight was leaving at 1:50. I checked in at 1:10. But flew to Houston, chilled with my boy. I was there with
flew to Houston?
Yeah, from El Paso.
All right.
Yeah. Went to some bars with the wedding crew. There's a bunch of people I knew from college. It was dope. The girl that was getting married, I've known her since high school. But it was a cool time. I caught the garter. I caught the garter, so that means I'm next.
Oh, Jesus. You want to put that voodoo on you?
Man, you know how many garters I done caught? I probably got about 5 of them at the crib. No lie.
Jesus.
That's legit. I probably legit got like 5 of them at the crib.
Add that to the drawer.
Hey, Betty. Hey, basically, one of these days I'm gonna get married. I'm supposed to be next, apparently.
He sent 14 years later.
Legit. Hey, I caught my first one when I was like 15.
My time is coming. I'm telling you. Come on, bitches.
But wedding was dope, man. Did some dancing. Like I said, I caught the garter. Had a balling time. Then I flew to the DR, and the DR was amazing. Like, the women were amazing. I met these girls from Connecticut. They were fine. Oh, forget about Connecticut. I met this girl. She was from London.
I'm mad because I was about to climb. I'm like, Connecticut.
Oh, no, she was nice.
You wanted some upscale British woman.
Yeah. Bro, I'm going to show her to you.
Miss London. And
bro, let me. When I tell you, she was amazing, bro. It don't make no sense.
So that means this was the woman Marcus stalked for the entirety of his trip.
Her page private. It's private now. It was not private like a week ago.
Nigga, you probably scared her, motherfucker.
Hey, that might be legit.
This dude didn't like 8 of my pictures. I'm gonna have to.
No, I didn't like any of them. All right, just zoom in. It's her. That's her.
With her white man, makes sense.
So he added me on Instagram.
Wait, that's her?
Yeah. That accent though.
I get why the accent will get you.
Yes.
She looks extremely regular.
No.
No. She looks.
No.
She looks.
I gotta find better pictures.
She looks
I gotta
so
find
regular.
better pictures, bro. No.
Nigga, you showed me a Starbucks barista.
No. You do lie, boy.
Get the fuck out of here. You talking? I get why.
No.
I get why the accent will get. I get why the accent will get you. Don't worry about it.
The accent did get me.
Yeah, see, Betty, it's the accent. The accent make anybody. That's why my love for Latina women. It's the accent.
The Latina women down there. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna have to add her. Right? I'm gonna have to add her. because you cannot put that average. You cannot put that average tag on this woman.
She look average.
No,
Good for nothing type of sister. Silly me.
No. Man, this ain't a good one either. This is just like her regular from the front. You got to see this woman in a bikini.
She was just in a bikini.
No, it wasn't a good one though.
It's not the bikini. It's her.
Them things wasn't thangin'.
She's regular.
No.
She's regular. She is average. She is a.
I'm gonna have to add her.
She is a 6 out of 10.
I think I gotta add her. I feel like adding her is weird, but I'm gonna have to add her.
That's so sad.
That's
so sad.
I want to add her. God, dog.
But you know what's fucked up? She's exactly in the realm of looks wise of the women that you used to stalking like this and shit. So I see why. Said what?
I had some words for you. I didn't want to come to fisticuffs.
Yes, Betty, there are good bikinis. They are sold by Fashion Novas, and they are modeled by Instagram models who have seen Dr. Miami.
I'm adding her. Should I add her? I should not add her.
You acting like she remember you, man?
She gonna remember, bro. I'm me.
What the fuck does that mean? The conceitedness.
Yes.
How can she? Of course she gonna remember me. Not me.
Yes.
What the fuck?
All right, I'm following her. I pushed it. It's requested. I'm a little nervous.
You're gonna be salty when you go to look again and say blocked, sir.
No, it's gonna be her boyfriend. Like, why you add my girl? But no. All right, so look, boom, check it right.
So they decide no, they not, because a lot of the models nowadays are
regular. Where are you seeing these comments?
It's Betty. Me and
I
Betty
see nothing. I see only for a few minutes.
A lot of these models ain't like if you go look at like Sports Illustrated, like the covers, they not size 2 no more.
All right, there we go. I'm getting all the comments. No, yeah, they not really no more. So look, so we did one excursion. We went out on a boat, and 4-hour boat ride.
Very much y'all go to.
Huh?
That's very much y'all go to.
Huh? Yeah. Let me take this. Let me take this garter now. But so she they was on our boat, right? And I mean, like, her and I start chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? And like,
you British accent.
Yes. And I feel like we was probably chopping it up for like, I am not a stalker. I'm just not seeing that. This is all on Beyonce's internet. My bad, Monroe Joe. But yeah, she was gorgeous. She was. I'm just leave it at that because I just realized this is Beyonce's internet. She was amazing looking. Yep.
Dude,
you know how you got? Yeah, it's just
you
gotta see her, bro. Gotta see her.
I'm
bro.
happy for you.
Look, all I'm saying is she was definitely
like, I don't know what else to say. Like
her
I see average and you see 10 and shit. Come on, man.
Look, you can ask anybody that saw her in person.
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe me, but it's cool. It's cool.
I would like a triple non-fat latte.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair.
First of all, nigga, I feel like you are settling because she wasn't even like blessed. You like big titties. And
see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta see the other pictures, bro.
She wasn't even blessed in the chest.
That wasn't even that didn't do it justice. It did not do it.
Go enjoy third shift, Betty. You suck, boo. So what?
It didn't do it justice. All right, have a great night. No, I got nothing. I can't describe to you. And words don't do it. Just that picture did not do it justice. You got to see her Instagram.
The picture is the problem.
The picture is the problem, bro.
All right.
Okay. All right. You don't believe me? It's okay. It's okay. I know. I was there.
Hey, if Faye kick in, she'll like be in Michigan passing through, and I'll see her at like Walmart buying grapes or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit,
you the girl from London that is in Michigan.
You the girl that my friend was stalking. Your friend who? Don't worry about all that, but just know.
Thanks for that.
You spit in your cup when you want liquor.
What? I hate you. I'm finishing the rest of this podcast in protest.
No, fuck. I wouldn't even do that to you because that's some shit Kendrick used to do to me, and I can't be like this nigga.
Facts. It was this one really, really cute. All right, so boom. I got a question for you.
Jesus. I don't even like how this started.
I preface this by saying I am not now, nor have I ever been, the type of person that would like stalk somebody.
Oh, Jesus. Who did you stalk?
Nobody. This is what I'm saying. All right, so look. There was this waitress there, another waitress.
Go ahead.
And she was like, I don't know, she was like averagely Dominican pretty. If that makes any sense. I made that whole phrase up. But like
averagely Dominican pretty.
Yes.
Those two words don't even go together.
They don't. They don't. She was subtly attractive.
Okay.
Like, back to your barista comment. You know, you see a girl at work, you like, outside of work, you got it. You know?
Like, dialed up, you got this.
So, the whole time I'm there, you know, of course, me, you know, I'll throw smiles, I'll make little comments, I'll have little conversations, you know, that type of thing.
Okay.
And like, she might have been feeling the vibe. I couldn't tell for sure. She might have been feeling the vibe. That's not that's not why we're here. So, I found her on Facebook, right? Would it be weird to add her?
Sir, are they giving you internet information?
I mean, you got her name.
Fool? You're not doing this off of first, motherfucker. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What you typing? Ashley Dominican? How are you finding these people?
Don't worry about all that.
Worry about all of this.
No, don't worry about all that. Just know I found her, and I'm like, should I send that friend request though? Should I slide in that DM? I mean, Dominican. I mean, sorry. So look, let's backtrack. This is not got to do with why I was gonna send her a friend request, but I was asking. I was like, look, you know, you have a baby down here. It would be the most financial thing to do. Think about it. You have a baby down there. Like, their monthly income is like, according to the internet, like $500 of our money is like, I don't know, like thousands of theirs, right? They average income down there is like 21,000 Dominican pesos, which is like $500. So think about it. Get a girl pregnant down there, $500 a month, change her life. That was my running joke while I was down there. All I'm saying. You got a real judgment to your face going on right now.
I am highly concerned, sir.
That was just my running joke. That was just my running joke. But if
I get the baby thing down there makes sense.
Okay.
Because really, you ain't even got a claim. But nigga, you finding these women is an issue. I want you to know this shit. I feel like you did this shit through unconventional means.
Nope. It was very conventional. It was easy too.
So either you ask these women for their full name.
Nope.
Or you ask somebody close to them for their full name.
Nope. That's
or you
weirder.
Listen way too hard.
I mean, we were having a conversation.
What situation would even require them saying their full name to you?
I just had a first name.
So you found them off their first name, And location?
Yes. This sounds so terrible when you say it.
Nigga, it sounds... Saying it openly in the air. It's good when you think it in here. It's perfect because you're getting exactly what you want. When you say it out loud into the air, into the universe, then you start to hear how, motherfucker, you're going to jail.
So what you saying is I should not send a friend request?
If this girl end up in a ditch within the next 24 hours, nigga, you are going to jail.
No, because I'm in the United States.
What the fuck does that mean?
So I
They will
booked the flight.
They will extradite
so
you.
wait, so I booked the flight all the way to the DR. Got in with my passport that has no extra stamps on it.
Fresh. That's even worse, nigga. A fresh passport?
No, I'm saying like
you flew to the DR.
I'm saying again.
Hold on. This is making it bad, nigga. A trip that looks random. A fresh passport, never used. A random nigga around three other females and just him. Nigga.
I was there so they didn't get kidnapped.
You look like you on some polyamorous shit. She could have said no, rejected you. You not a man that's used to being rejected and told no. One thing led to another. She ended up hurt. You flew back to America because who would suspect a tourist just down there having fun on some honeymoon shit? Huh? You going to jail?
I'm sure she is alive, well, and okay.
You going down? They coming for you. And Dominican jails are disgusting.
You been?
Huh?
You been?
I own a YouTube channel.
Oh.
The fuck? To be fair, China and Japan have beautiful jails. Them shouldn't even be jails. They got hardwood floors.
Oh.
That shit is immaculate. If I ever was going to prison, nigga, send me the check.
Probably because they don't last long in there.
The fuck does that mean?
Straight to the death.
Wow. It's not North Korea, motherfucker.
No, right. But all in all, the trip was fun. I don't have any Dominican kids running around, and I don't plan on it in the next.
I'm about to say not yet.
months.
That's not how babies work.
Yeah, that's not how the math. So how was your 2 weeks, man?
I keep telling, look, me and your future is filled with like some 16-year-old knocking on the door like, "Are you my dad?
Are you my daddy?"
I said 16,
yeah, right.
nigga.
In my head, I heard 6. Hey, my mom said you was my pops, G.
Yeah, you went to the DR. You went to the DR in 2023.
Click.
What's up, fam?
That was me. That was me closing the door.
Click. Marcus,
like,
Marcus' front door got one of them push button locks. What the fuck?
He gonna be like, hola, ¿cómo está? Be like, no habla español. And you'll be like, my mama said you was my daddy. I'm like, How old are you? 16. 2039.
Yeah, that math is adding.
What's your mama name? Oh no, I ain't know her.
Lie your ass up. I remember Paloma.
Paloma.
Paloma. Best barista I ever fucked.
Hey, it was a couple times. I'm legit. I'm in bed, right? Chilling. I'm like, I'm gonna sleep in today. Ordered room service, had my room service. I'm like, I'm gonna take me a little morning nap. You know, I'm chilling.
Nigga, you just woke up. Why would you?
You on vacation, you can do that.
Just woke up. Woo! Fresh day. Sleep.
Actually, I'm laying. I got the air blasting because it's super hot. I'm chilling. I'm in my beater, my boxers. I'm laying on top of the covers, chilling. Right. I just hear the door open. Hola. I'm like, hey, oh wait. Oh, sorry. And the door clicked behind. I'm like, dang. I'm glad it was like this angle thing.
See, you fucked up a perfect opportunity. See, what you should have did is pull your dick out and start beating and shit. Don't even say shit. Just let her come in. Hola. If she really down, nigga, she need some help with it.
Hola. Hola.
Life is not the pornos we watch. God damn it. I know because I've wished for a happy ending from several massage parlors.
No, so this guy I know, he said basically you just gotta turn over 3/4 of the way through the massage and they just automatically know it.
Calm down, nigga.
He said you just turn over.
I was watching something yesterday, and they was like, it's a place closer to the Dominican.
Puerto Rico?
It start with an S. Cerus or something like that. But it's around them places where they are just that's where you go to get the hoes, nigga. Like they are known for just here are the hoes.
What you doing this summer?
So what?
Huh?
Being faithful. As shit.
Wait.
No, my girl, she already mad at me because I told her like, which I feel like I already brought up, but I'm all like, it's like a Mexican lesbian couple with like my nut in the freezer and shit. So.
Nice.
I'm all like,
they cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very. So I'm all like, if you see me with like with a Mexican baby, like don't be surprised.
This from before.
And she think I'm joking, but I'm really not. But I'm all like, nigga, it's real, like before I met you, I made this deal with like a lesbian. Like I was like in my 20s before I met my current girl and shit, and me and one of the girls made a pact, like if one of us is if we them pacts where you like if y'all not married and such and so by a certain age, then we'll just get together and have a baby and shit. So my young and stupid, fuck it, I don't care.
All right,
yeah. I fucked around, nutted several times in the cup. I wanted you to have a full supply of shit. That shit is in the freezer. That shit is in the freezer somewhere. Then she turned around and started eating vagina.
Oh.
But she's still gonna use it, so
shout out to y'all. Your Mexican baby.
Congratulations to me.
I know, right?
In the next,
hey, happy Father's Day. Father's Day Sunday.
In the next week, I think, what was the age? He was 35. Yeah, by 35. So this year for me, next year for her. So
Mexican baby time.
By next year, I'll be like, I'm at the hospital.
Mexican baby better.
Mexican baby is here.
Hey, that's dope, man. I'm ready.
He is beautiful.
Uncle Marcus.
He looked just like his mama, which I hope. Please don't come out looking like me.
Please, God.
Jesus. That's so funny. Woo! I'm glad because I know.
See, I mean that's what makes this yin and yang. You know,
I'm in tune.
I know.
Nigga, you just a whore.
I don't know why I gotta be all that.
It's like it was this girl on a podcast, right? Basically, the podcast host, he do this shit all the time. He basically have females on to debate like gender shit, right? So he go around the table. The point of this is for you to show that you are not delusional. Rate yourself 1 out of 10.
I'm scared now.
Every female was like, I'm a 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
And now we just like, so all of y'all are perfect. There's no
flaw.
So all of y'all better. So all of y'all, you regular bitches is better than Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Mariah Carey, Selma Hayek. He was like, I look around this table, I see you a 6. The rest of y'all, good luck.
Dang.
But I know you saw that viral one of that big girl.
Yes.
Who was like,
that was like sexually?
It's like she was like, I'm a 10 and I probably can get any man that I want. And I was like the internet as a whole was like I'm like, nigga, I am a 3 at best. When I dress up and put them glasses on, I'm a hot 4. What's up?
3 at best.
The fuck? And some of y'all don't even realize I say this all the time to females who be conceited here in Michigan. I'll be like, do you realize that okay, I'll give it to you. You are a Michigan 8. If you go to Atlanta, you would drop to a 3 within hours. Nigga, it's certain cities that will humble you bitches.
Quick. Mad quick.
Some of y'all be flying out to All-Star Weekend and realize that your competition is way better than you.
It's like the smart kid in high school that gets to college like, oh, we all the smart kids from high school.
Especially the motherfuckers that go to MIT or Harvard and shit. But,
you thought you was a nerd.
Oh,
you ain't never nerded like these.
I'm the dumb one here. Yeah, I graduated at 14. I am 25.
That's too funny.
I enjoy like situational awareness.
Yes.
Which Marcus refused to live in, which makes me know.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. I'll be that.
It's cute. What the fuck? So here we go. And Marcus here. Marcus is a Michigan 9.
Whoa, I ain't say all that.
So this nigga, he just came from Texas where he realized he was a small 5.
Nah, see, like, okay, all right. So I'm gonna be real. All right, so look,
mind you, I saw them niggas who was around you. Like I watched your Snapchat.
What you trying to say?
5. Them niggas around you was handsome as shit.
I'll pass that on. Nah, so like, this is gonna make me sound ugly.
Jeez.
But my personality is amazing, okay? No, for real. So look, all right.
Jesus Christ.
So
do you believe that your personality will get you through most doors?
Yes.
With women?
Yes. A lot of doors. Especially like when I'm out in the world.
So if I put you in, if I put you being a Michigan 8.
Okay, thank you for that. I didn't say all that.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
It's mostly personality. Don't worry about it.
Ouch.
You being a Michigan 8, if I put you back in the Dominican,
yes,
in a room,
with
Chris Angel.
Okay,
nigga. First of all, don't clown a nigga. Chris Angel pool bitches. and
over there levitating this shit.
Yeah, nigga. And he doing sleight of hand magic, all this shit. And here you coming with your bomb personalities.
All right, go ahead. So it's me, Chris Angel.
You, Chris Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Let me not do no A-list because that's not fair. Because if I put you in the room with JC, then you sit in that corner.
I'm gonna leave.
But
this room has enough talent; it doesn't need me.
I'll put you in the room with Chris Angel, the baby.
Okay, I thought we said no A-list, but all right.
The baby.
Yeah.
A-, B+ at best.
Okay, all right.
Compared to
compared to JC,
exactly.
But I mean, compared to Chris Angel,
Chris Angel, the nigga, millionaire, handsome, knows fucking magic,
rich and rats.
Let's see his ass. See his ass levitating over the mic.
I'm gonna levitate too. I know how to do
it. Chris Angel, the baby, Blueface.
We playing their music so we can party. That's not even fair.
Blueface, who listens to Blueface? Name me 3 Blueface.
That's all I know. The Tatiana remix with Cardi B.
Is that a Blueface song?
Yes.
I'll take
Blueface, baby. I want to see you.
That's
no words.
Girls, so fucking girl.
Tatiana, bust down, Tatiana. That's Blueface.
Sure, but let's just say those 4.
Okay.
Your person. Now
so
mind
me,
you,
Blueface,
Blueface,
Chris,
the baby,
and
Chris Angel.
But they got more money than me.
It don't matter.
Yes, it does.
They don't know that, nigga. You in the DR.
So I'm just
nobody knows you. You can just lie to these bitches if your personality has to sell you.
But my personality isn't going to lie. My personality is not to lie. My personality is like, well,
that's your issue, motherfucker. They personalities 100% lying right now.
Well, yeah, Chris Angel don't know magic.
Chris Angel knows magic. But Chris Angel is leading with magic and being shirtless. The baby is just. I have money, yes, extremely violent. Blueface, I'm violent, may have money.
Is Krishan there, whatever his girlfriend name is?
Of course she is. She never leave that nigga alone.
Never leave him alone. So I ain't gotta worry about no girls talking to him. So it's just me, Chris Angel,
the baby,
and
and Chris. To be honest, out of those three, your biggest competition is Chris Angel. I'm sorry.
I feel like you selling the baby short, bro.
Nigga.
Hey, look, I'm. How many women there?
50.
Oh yeah, easy.
What's your percentage?
Of the 50?
Yeah.
All right. What's the success story here? Like I gotta captivate their attention. I gotta get the number. What I gotta do?
Get the number or take one home, or several home, whatever.
If they in groups, I could probably at least I could charm a small group easily. That's like my specialty.
Nigga, you okay? Charm a small group.
I can charm a small group.
That's not getting their number or going home with. All
right.
That's just you're very nice.
So I charm a small group, right? I pick one out in particular, and so we not working together. Can we work together? If we could work together,
Chris ain't not working with you. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm at least.
You know how mad you gonna be if Chris Angel make you sit right here, then you disappear and he just talk to your bitches.
I'm be like, first off, I don't know how I ended up in the bathroom. But no,
this nigga in the bathroom missing $50 whatever.
I could probably, like I said, I could charm a small group of 5 to 10. I can. So if I charmed,
so
two
you
groups
leave
of 5,
you leave with 2.
I could probably I could probably do that.
2 out of 50, yeah.
Hey,
keep that self-esteem right where it needs to be.
But look, you see the competition.
Remember that 2 out of 50.
That's more than I need. It's only one of me.
So what?
That's more than I need,
nigga.
I'm not greedy. Look, all I'm saying.
You need to learn magic.
Yeah, I mean, I know a little bit. I know some card tricks.
Nigga.
That will wow you. I'm be like Chris Angel, man. Let me see them cards, man. I'm gonna do a couple of card tricks. And they're gonna be like, okay, that's cute.
You know, Chris Angel made a bitch cough up a scorpion.
I mean, but that's not gonna happen with me.
Exactly.
I'm be like, Chris, this ain't TV, bro. I'll be like, yeah.
Chris Angel stay with cameras around. You don't know what the fuck. You don't know what the fuck gonna end up on the screen.
It's gonna be a whole video of me levitating outside the window because he's doing like this. I'll be like, bro, I was inside the whole time. Photoshop.
Wow. Ah, shit. All right. Fucking. Let's get into some. First off, while Marquis was gone, we tried out some new shit. So
what we tried?
This was my intro while you was gone and shit. It was grown and sexy for the Friday we was having while you was gone and shit.
Okay.
This one is dedicated for all the workers that work 9 to 5. You wanna party? Hey, it's Friday. Let's party tonight. Party, baby. It's Friday. Yes, it is. Gonna party, and get my groove on. Get my groove on. It's Friday, baby. Gonna party till the break of dawn. It's a hand.
fucking lit.
Definitely. Oh yeah, I definitely enjoy it.
That's definitely some of my back in my old DJ days. That's some shit that's the song that would have came on around 2:00.
Mm-hmm.
We was winding down and getting them coochies wet.
Getting my groove on.
Mm. Damn them.
I was just about to say I missed them parties.
Some good times, boy.
Wasn't they?
Then we all went off and got domestic. We left Marcus out.
Hey, low key though. Y'all did all, move on and relationship up and I was like, hey guys. You forgot? Hey, wait.
Still living in 07 over here.
Emotional, damn it.
Ouch.
To be fair, Marcus could have kept that shit going by himself. He stopped when we stopped. That's his fault. He owned a house, goddamn.
I definitely did stop when y'all stopped. Good old days. Oh. That's hilarious.
Wow.
I just accidentally zoomed in on you while you was dancing.
Wow.
I bumped the thing. I looked up and you were just sitting there. Hey, that was perfect timing.
Just a whole creep out here. All right. We gotta talk about some slightly serious. This Suki Hanna situation.
Explain this to me, because I saw bits and pieces, but I didn't see.
Okay. Everybody know who Suki Hanna is. We know the music. We know the music she make. We know the persona she put on. She has no problem being naked on the internet. That's the persona she put out there.
Mm-hmm.
In real life, we don't know what this chick is. We got a small glimpse of that shit. She was on the panel with Lil Duval and a bunch of other niggas and some dude named YK Osiris or some whoever that is.
Oh yeah, he is singing.
I don't know what happened, but YK Osiris just came up and tried to kiss her, and they was having like a banter at first. Then he went and gave her a massage, and you see in the video her mood instantly went to weird. Like what the fuck is you what the fuck is you doing weird? Mm-hmm. Then he went in for the kiss. She was like no. Then he grabbed her head and tried to force it. I was like, nigga, this shit looks so bad for you right now. I'm like, nigga, this look extremely rapey. Yes, wholesale, nigga. So the internet started tearing his ass up, especially the feminists and all this other shit. Then motherfuckers started turning against Suki and shit, because of the music she put out and what she rap about and the shit she be. I'm all like, nigga. First of all, in a nutshell, y'all saying to a rape victim, but what was she wearing?
Yeah, that's 100% what that is.
I'm all like, y'all don't, and motherfuckers. I said that shit on Twitter, and motherfuckers like, you just caping for and all this shit. And I'm like, no, nigga. I pray y'all don't have boys or girls or children.
Exactly, y'all don't teach them this.
Because nigga, I don't give a fuck if she was sucking a dick right beside you. If you came up and tried to put your dick in her mouth and she said no and you forced her, nigga, you just raped her.
That's the 100% the definition.
Like, nigga, just because she do this shit over here, she might not even know you like you. That don't mean nigga, you can't force females to do shit.
I agree with you 100%.
I'm talking about, nigga, you can find the video anywhere, but if you see her the minute he put his hands on her shoulders, instant switch. She was like, dude, what the fuck is you doing? Yeah. Oh shit. I'm like, dude, this is bad for you. This is so bad.
So I haven't seen the whole video. I haven't seen the video. But just to play slight devil's advocate here for a second, for the sake of the question. All right. So in his mind, he was probably like, this will be a great viral moment.
That's the excuse everybody keeps saying.
I haven't seen the excuse, but that's probably what he was thinking. Like, you know, he knows her persona, right? And he's like, and he knows his, like, you know, he's like an R&B type deal.
Yeah, everybody was pretty much saying, like, in his mind, he was like, this would be like, if she go along with this would be like a great viral moment. Everybody be talking about it. The problem is, all of that depends on if she goes along with it.
And that's the thing. It was a gamble. He lost.
The second she clinched up, nigga.
When she tensed up,
this shit was off, nigga.
He should have been able to read the room a little bit better than he did. Obviously.
He didn't.
But like,
because nigga, you had 2 opportunities and you fucked up both of them.
Both of them. Now the massage could have been, like I said, I haven't seen it. It could have been innocent if he would have stopped there after she clinched up. And like, he could have played it off, gave her a hug or something like that, like from back massage to like a wraparound hug, like went back to where he was coming from. You know what I'm saying? But no, he fumbled. But I mean, hey, you know what they say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
No.
But
that wasn't the shot. That was.
But if you cold, if you throwing up bricks, you should sit down and warm up a little bit.
If it was a shot, then he would just be getting played on the internet.
Oh yeah,
nigga, they are calling you. Nigga, they
whole rapist.
They jump straight to sexual assault.
You a predator,
nigga. You blew this one.
Yeah,
you blew
big time, big time.
And I didn't even think that was possible with Suki and shit because she seemed cool as shit. But apparently it's something about you that she was not feeling.
It could be that.
Don't be bringing your fucking COVID up over here.
Nah, it's just. I was about to say something, but you was gonna take it real gay, like let's say my throat dry.
You've been drinking that shit since you got here. Told you, nigga, you need actual water.
I agree.
Your pee got that ammonia smell, sir.
Oh, jeez, what you doing smelling it?
That should be. Shit. In other fucked up news.
Mm-hmm.
Zion Williamson has created the monster. I think I talked about this shit last week. And it's still going on to this day. It is annoying. You know who Zion is, right?
Yeah, the basketball player?
Yeah.
You
know what's happening with him right now?
No. Oh, I know the internet was going crazy over his terrible fashion. Is that it?
No.
Okay. You gotta realize I was detached from America.
They have the internet.
Oh yeah, I was all over the internet, but like I was just putting stuff out to the internet, not consuming the internet.
Zion Williamson has gotten a former stripper pregnant.
Oh,
who
not the Drake move?
Who I believe is his main girl. I think.
Pull her
up. Not right now, Nick. He also had a side chick, a porn star named Mariah Mills or something like that. She only did this shit was surprising to me because any of her content I've ever seen, she's only fucking white dudes. So the fact that she was fucking Zion completely threw
the
biggest
me off.
Of
black men.
It completely threw me off. Apparently Zion, she was jaded.
She a stripper?
Because she thought
wait, who is this one?
She
cute though.
I don't know if she thought she was the main or whatever and shit, but she mad that Zion got this girl pregnant and not her, and all because apparently Zion was sending her $170,000 a month,
bruh.
And she afraid that this baby is gonna interfere with her weekly allowance and shit and all this. So she been on Twitter for 2 straight weeks.
All right, so which one? What are we looking at here?
The one
that's pregnant is the side chick.
No, the one that's pregnant is the main chick.
Okay.
The one that's holding the piece of clearly from the porn scene is the side chick.
Okay. All right. Maybe she was Moonlight doesn't.
No, nigga. The fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. you fucking doofus. The fuck?
She could have very well been Moonlight as
fuck out of
the pizza barista.
So she was just tweeting.
Oh, okay. So he was sending the porn star the money, and then he had a baby with his girl,
and
she
upset because she thought she was gonna be the one, whatever the fuck. Motherfuckers not even clowning him about the baby. They more so clowning him because he was sending this bitch $100,000 a month.
What's the money for, bro? Like, y'all wasn't even together. That's the side chick, bro. Like,
I'm not like, nigga, her. I've seen her fuck. It's not worth $107,000.
It's mid.
Nigga, the porn company she worked for didn't even pay her $107,000. Where the fuck did you even come up with that number, sir?
Oh yeah, she hot. It's past 7 weeks now. Zion Williamson, get a DNA test now. Unless you lying to me again, be a man and get a lawyer so she can get the DNA test now. She'll try to drag it for 9 months to get more money. You have enough money to get the early test.
Just reading up to
it. I'm just catching up.
Nigga, you're gonna be catching up for the next 2 weeks. She been tweeting out. It got to the point where her profile on Twitter said like deleted. Like Twitter was like enough and deleted. Then she came back and I was like, fuck, I thought they got rid of you. I'm talking about she has not stopped. This is some jaded.
Maybe
she was jaded pussy
maybe
right
she
here.
was low-key in love.
Oh, she was. She really was. Which is once again surprising because everybody in the world thought she only liked white dick. She's only worked with white dick in her porn career.
You laid up with a hood rat instead of being in the gym getting back in shape. You trapped when you need to be focused on basketball, Zion Williamson. She the one that got you smoking trees. I told you I don't smoke. Is that why you got pregnant? Because I own 420? Oh yeah, she hot. She hot about it. She definitely hot about it.
Hella upset. Helly upset.
That's
shit.
wild.
Fam, it's so fun. It's so. At first, it was funny. Then it just got sad. Then I'm all like, "You are fucking annoying." Like you.
How she gonna say, "Better pray I'm not pregnant because I'm late too." Bro.
You see what happened when you spend 2 weeks
out
of town and shit. Your ass miss all the internet.
All of the internet. Okay. I mean, like, okay. I feel like these some problems I think I would want to have.
Excuse you? Okay. Next. Moving on.
Okay. Last week, you could have told me you had another.
I've never seen a rise and fall so quick. The internet is fucked up. Y'all cost that girl her job, and you motherfuckers should be ashamed of yourself. The rise and fall
the Home Depot
of
girl?
Home Depot girl.
Oh, man.
You motherfuckers, you.
First
of all, Home Depot, you dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Because that girl with the pot nigga, ain't nobody talked about Home Depot this publicly in years. So she should have instantly been, come on, boost to the face.
You know what I'm saying?
Do some commercials with you, all this other shit. There's something. Especially when Shaq was in her fucking DMs.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
But apparently, she got doxxed.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do. What you do when you dox a motherfucker?
You release all their information.
Just call their job and shit. I don't know. They doxed her. They doxed where she work at. So they fired her for that. I'm like, she just trying to get some money while trying to get through college and shit. That's them ignorant motherfuckers talking about you too pretty to be. You should start an OnlyFans. Don't let that girl mix paint. What the fuck, man?
Look,
you motherfucker.
I was so
hurt.
I didn't even find out about her until the only post I saw of hers was her talking about how she got doxxed and you know how it was messed up. And I was like, I liked it, and I was like, dang man, like she was cute. Like I feel like I would have liked to follow her. Now she gotta go work for Lowe's. Career moves.
Do you know how, dude? If she got hired at Lowe's, and they put her at the forefront, like in the commercials,
yes,
nigga,
hilarious.
I would fire whoever in charge of Home Depot's marketing.
Facts.
Get the fuck out of here.
But nah, yeah, she was super pretty, and like you said at the beginning of the show, in the like Starbucks barista kind of pretty. You know what I'm saying?
No, she beyond barista pretty.
I mean, okay, I hear you.
Nigga, she looked better than that girl you showed.
It was a bad picture.
Sure it was.
Bro. I mean, yeah, she nice. You like it because of the glasses. The glasses do it for you. I don't know why the glasses do it for you. The glasses just do it for you. It's not even the glasses. It is. I saw your face.
It's just if anything, it's them lips.
Yeah, well.
Jesus.
Lips and glasses.
What nerves do you think I'm
I ain't gonna say no names.
Wow. But yeah. Like, fucking...
Put it back up one more time. I just want to look one more time.
No. You motherfuckers is... fuck y'all. Damn, let her mix paint.
Yeah.
Damn. Lowe's, pick her up.
Pick her up.
Or Ace, whoever the fuck.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Nigga, give her some commercial.
Hey,
time.
If she want to come up to the Midwest, Gilroy's. We'll get her in Gilroy's. It's a very local place.
Where?
Gilroy. You know Gilroy's?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
It's right there on the...
I know. It's still a Gilroy's.
Yeah, I mean, it's out there in Davidson now. I don't know what else they got on, but it's definitely...
That's not in Davidson.
Yes, it is.
Gilroy's?
Yes.
It's on North Saginaw.
They got more than one.
Motherfucker, I'm not talking about the one in Davidson.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying they got more than one.
Wow.
It's not as many as it used to be. It used to be a Gilroy's everywhere you freaking turn. It used to be one on Flushing. Anyway. We can get her in Gilroy's. We can get her in Lowe's. Ace. There's opportunities out there for a young lady of her caliber.
Want to give a quick shout out to... Well, I mean, not. It's premature. But I heard through the internet grapevine that Tyler Perry is this close
to owning BET?
To purchasing BET.
I did hear that as well.
And that's exactly who I hope. I was like, keep Diddy ass somewhere else. I love you, Sean, but
he already got Revolt.
No.
I feel like he really ain't even doing nothing with Revolt.
I don't even know what you would do with BET. Except just put your face all over it. Go on some fucking work.
Take that.
Tyler Perry already there. He already got massive shows on there.
Exactly. He already got
movies. He already
got his production company and all that.
He already got the fabric of BET already. Just go ahead and give it to him.
Yeah.
He already got that money. He got the money somehow enough to purchase that bitch. Go ahead.
Let's put the black back in black entertainment television.
Shit, everything on that damn app is already Tyler Perry and shit.
That's legit.
Main shows, spin-offs from those shows and shit. Like, why is we even entertaining the rest of these? Why was we even entertaining the rest of these? Here, Tyler, continue doing what you're doing. You already own this goddamn network.
You're the whole reason we still afloat now.
Bring as much Medea as you want to. That's what motherfuckers afraid of. Like, this is going to be the Medea network. Good, motherfucker.
Good.
Medea is hilarious.
Yeah.
What the fuck was you about to say?
I was about to say she is, and I was like, he is. I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. Did you just assume her gender?
You just said her.
Did you assume their gender?
Yeah.
Them?
Yeah. Their?
You just assume their gender.
Their gender. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
That's dumb. Shit.
It's a 40-something black man playing an 80-something black woman.
Wow.
They. Thank you, Nicole.
Shaquille O'Neal's so fucking funny.
What did you do now?
After he was at Home Depot girl DMs and shit,
uh-huh.
this motherfucker went to Home Depot and just started doing shit.
just doing stuff, just walking around.
Just fucking, yeah, I love Home Depot.
Was he sliding?
Tell that girl to holler. In her DM?
Yeah.
It was a slide, but it was addressed as,
hey, I need some help.
It was like
mixing some paint.
Kind of like, hold on, the whole exchange, right? Okay. Don't let them people bother you. Thank you, Shaq.
Okay.
Don't read the comment stuff like don't read the comment stuff like that would drive you crazy. Have a great day and tell all your boyfriends I said hello.
Oh yeah, he was sliding. As soon as you mentioned all the boyfriends, come on, Shaq. You've been around the sun a few times. You know that slide.
Shaq,
I ain't mad at it.
Definitely was sliding.
I mean, if you look at her, you look at Hoops. There's some similarities.
Definitely in that wheel camp.
Yeah.
Other women have.
What's Hoops doing now? Is they
she doing movies on Tubi.
Okay.
Which I didn't know, nigga. Apparently, every Detroit movie is on Tubi and shit. So I'm all like, nigga, it can't be that hard to get on.
When I said it, he was like, oh, you got movies.
I'm all like, nigga, it's every Detroit movie. I'm all like, nigga.
Yeah. I know a couple dudes that's in one. My homeboy in Texas, he in a Tubi movie.
Which one?
You don't know.
Oh, I say him. Movie? I said which movie?
Movie? I don't know the name of it. Wow. He told me to, and I ain't got a chance to watch it yet.
You a whole bad friend.
I am. I'm gonna have to shoot him a text, find out, because I know I can't remember where he told me. I don't remember if it was on in person, on the internet, in a text message. I don't know where he told me. It might have been on in a Facebook comment.
The movie he was in?
Yeah, because like we was talking about it, and I was like, "Hey," he was like, "Yeah, I'm in the Tubi movie," and I was like, "Straight, which one?" And he told me.
I feel like that's something you should have been advertising. He should have been advertising. Like,
yeah, he probably should have.
Nigga, I'm in a movie.
On streaming, like you could find it.
Oh shit, nigga, motherfuckers be talking shit about Tubi, but Tubi got some shit on there.
Oh yeah, I feel like there's a big disconnect. There's some great stories that don't have the best execution behind them.
Production wise,
yes,
yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, it makes for the best secondary content, like the bloopers, like the one where my man shot up the scene and he took off running, right, and he fell 10 feet from the car seat. He shoots this dude, bow, 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 takes off running, trips. He ain't make it past the building. And like all these other people, they like cover the seat. Oh no, call that one. He right there on the ground because he tripped and fell. And he ain't got up yet. When I tell you I saw that and I was rolling.
It's scenes that I thought was pornos. That was just scenes from Tubi movies. Tell me, it was a scene where it was a nigga. When I tell you this nigga, you could be in a Tubi movie.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yo, exact body type.
Wait, what you trying to say?
Yo, exact body type. This nigga was fucking some chick. Apparently it was at the beginning of the movie. It was two couples in the house. Apparently one was visiting the other and shit. Of course, one couple was secretly unhappy. The other one, the dude is Marcus. So the Marcus dude is like fucking this chick on the stairs of the house that he's a guest in, while the other couple is in their bedroom. Dude knocked out. She up. I don't know if she wanted dick or whatever and shit, but he knocked out. She up. She hear the fucking. Uh-huh. She goes out into what looks like a balcony that leads where you can see the stairs and the rest of the house and shit, which is a weird place for like a balcony to your room, whatever.
I know some apartments like
she come out on the balcony, sees them fucking, looks back at her dude still asleep, watches them again, start touching her titty, and playing with herself. Dude sees her. Of course, he don't stop. He starts showing out.
Yeah.
Nigga, he see her. She see him see her. Now, this is just a three people thing. The whole time,
my man's in there sleeping.
The whole time, dude sleep. Girl getting fucked. She don't notice her female friend watching her man fuck her and shit. Well, like, first of all, okay.
There's a lot. There's a lot happening here.
So fucking funny. I'm like thinking Tubi movies is ridiculous.
All right, look at this.
I think I saw this shit.
Yeah. Hey. He's still there though.
Why he ain't get up? Why the fuck he ain't get up? What the fuck?
And everybody just come running up like, I mean, he just down there, just down for the count. He's like, nah. I'm like, bro, no, they didn't do it like that.
That's so fucking funny.
Didn't even make it 10 steps, bro. And he just down. He's like, nah, it's over, baby. Tubi. You like it, I love it.
It's completely fine. This.
Uh-oh.
No, this is cool. A video went viral on TikTok, and of course, the internet is split. The ladies, one half is like, "Girl, you tripping? I want all the dick, 14 inches or more." The other side is like, "No, I like my organs where they are. I'll stick with average dick." So here. I know you probably seen this shit.
I don't know how big 12 inches is.
No, see, the thing is,
I don't think you know how big 12 inches is. Do you see that? Just in scale, where is that going? Not in here, okay? The average gal is going to get about that much. Maybe this, if they're a pro. But the rest of that, completely unmanageable. This is the biggest I've ever seen in real life. But this is fine. It's completely fine. This, fabulous. Almost too big. Definitely too big. Fucking sick day. ER, 27 Club, and now I'm just skipping my next life. Anything after that is entirely unethical. I don't think we know what we're talking about. I don't think you know how big 12 Club and now.
What's the 27 Club?
Mm-hmm.
What's the 27 Club?
I have no idea. Okay. I didn't want to look it up.
I definitely don't want that in my search.
But I was like, I got hope out here.
Shout out to her.
I'm coming in at the American average, baby.
I don't think you know how big 12 inches is.
Now, here's what I said when females ask me about my dick, because we not teenagers. No man that sits around measuring his dick. Okay. Don't drink that while I'm talking about dick. Okay. Because females will sit there and be like, how big is bitch big? How many inches is it? Nigga, I don't measure my dick.
It's enough.
Here's what I say.
That's not enough. Make it enough.
Here's what I say, nigga. I say in a porno terms just to see if they like really nasty or not. Mm-hmm. Here's what I say. I'm not a Lexington Steel, but I'm a Mr. Marcus all day.
Oh yeah, that's my name.
Bitch, anybody see? I can see this shit. It's a way more famous Marcus.
It's definitely always strange whenever anybody says Mr. Marcus. To me, like,
oh yeah,
Mr. Marcus. Like,
it's dumb because you have a last name.
I do.
So they call you Mr. Marcus on purpose.
A friend of ours' dad back in the day, he was like,
"You said this story, shut up."
He was like, Mr. Marcus. And he was like, I can see y'all being in porn. What y'all? No context. You know, he just assumed that, you know, us at 18 knew who Mr. Marcus was. We did. But we never mentioned it. We was just like, yep,
Hella sad.
Just kept on rolling. Bless you. All right. Took a screenshot.
No, I was actually very worried because if that bitch had been any harder, we would have had a situation.
That's what she said.
Fuck out of this. Fuck it. Oh, shit. But yeah.
And normally I just go with, I ain't never had no complaints. Let's just kind of leave it at that.
You can't say that. You don't have no complaints that you know about.
I ain't never had no complaints. I ain't never been nowhere I ain't been invited back.
Look here. I've had...
Okay.
Wow. Look here. I'm real about mine. I've had 2 complaints. One of them, first of all, both of them, I wasn't trying. That's completely on me. But one of them, you know what I'm saying? You got to... When you fuck up with a girl, you always hope for the redemption sex. One of them, I got that shit. Oh, yeah. So I could go ahead and take her off the list. The other one... I'm just like, I'm just gonna chalk that up to an L. But I don't know what the fuck she told people.
That's what I'd be worried about.
Trust me. I see the little snickers and the female looking at each other and shit. I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck she told you. I don't know what the fuck she told you, but
let me prove it.
I can guarantee you, she is lying or misremembering.
I can show you better than I can tell you. That's something else. That's always a go-to for me. Cause like
that don't sound pervy at all.
They asking about your dick, but I'm the pervy one.
I can show you better than I can tell you. That definitely sounds pervy.
Give me a good food spot in Detroit.
What?
Give me a good food spot in Detroit.
Nigga, all my food spots is in Troy.
Like what? Like what?
Yes. Yes.
It's called Yes?
No, I'm saying
all of them?
Everything you've Googled, I've been there. Like,
okay.
I'm saying it's all delicious. Just take her to Troy.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of places in Troy. Like, you got what's the one stuff? Ruth Chris, Bahama Breeze.
Go ahead, keep going.
There's this one spot I was down there in recently too. Well, by recently it was like last year, but
all right, I'm gonna let this be my last one. This is gonna be my last call.
This is the last call for alcohol.
Last call for this 6/16/2023, and I want your opinion, being a single man here, on what you would have did in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So a woman sued her blind date. Why? After he walked out on the dinner tab because she brought 23 of her relatives to join them.
Bruh.
Well, I swear I just muted this.
Clearly you didn't.
So yeah, first off,
according to local reports, Mr. Liu had agreed to go on a blind date with Mrs. Yang after a matchmaker thought they would be great together. Now as a woman, I'm all for having a tag along for a blind date. Bitch, you don't want this date. Most people just have them sit at another table.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Undetected, just in case they need to pack up for just in case they need backup for anything. Mrs. Yang, however, decided to bring 23 family members to join her table with Liu. Per the report, restaurant staff informed Liu that the woman family ordered a significant amount of expensive cigarettes and premium alcohol beverages. Lou was handed a bill which totaled out to 20,000 yen, approximately $2,812 in American. Lou said his blind date had him fucked up.
Facts.
And only agreed to pay $552, which is still pretty generous considering he and Mrs. Yang combined tab was only $197. So the rest of that was just family bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Yang was not happy that Lou's decision and decided to take him to court. However, legal experts argued that while no one can assume what to expect on a blind date, bringing 23 relatives is not the norm. The court ruled in Lou's favor, saying that he should only cover the cost of his and Yang's meal. As for the family, it's definitely something. It's definitely something wrong with it.
It's definitely something wrong with them.
Super racist.
Super racist.
All right, so Marky on a date.
On a date,
Miss London from Dominican. She come. Next thing you know, 10 family members right behind her.
I'm like, when the bill come, oh yeah, it's us two, and I'm not sure who's paying for that.
You supposed to be a man, ain't you? You supposed to be paying for all of us, dude.
Ma'am.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. You supposed to be the man, right?
Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. You're supposed to be. No, I couldn't do it either.
Supposed to be the man, right?
You're supposed to be the big man.
Come on, bruv.
Bro, you're supposed to be the big man. It's almost like Jamaican, but without the twang.
Fuck out of here.
They did a pretty good American accent, though. I was jealous. Like, it was like...
Nigga, they very good at it.
Yeah.
As a nigga from Snowfall will tell
you. And my man's from American, All-American. The main character from All-American.
I ain't watched that shit. Oh. You was better off saying Idris, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, what you got?
What do I have? I don't have a lot. I've been away from the world. All right. So
nigga.
What? Oh no! It's dry in the air. It's dry in the air. I felt like I had a little chip or something in my throat. Pause. All right. So this dude is going viral. Let me get some talk. So this man is going viral. He quit his $25 an hour job. $25 an hour job to work in fast food because they allowed his daughter to come work with him so he can spend more time with her. Some people are praising his efforts while others are questioning her safety in the fast food kitchen. And like,
what's unsafe?
Well,
she might get by some grease or something.
Yeah, she might get popped by some grease. She might slip on the greasy floor, et cetera, et cetera. People being over whatever. Yeah, 100%.
Fuck out of here.
So I wanted to get your opinion on it. Some people were also taking it a step further. Like, yeah, he might be able to get to spend more time with her, but he's making significantly less money. Like, is he going to be able to still provide for her like he was at his job? I mean, and I was like, I feel like this is the reason I brought this whole thing up. I was like, I feel like this is the internet kind of like overstepping, like getting in people's business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as per usual?
Yeah, well, yeah. 100% as per usual.
I would, nigga.
But like,
if he want to spend more time with her and shit, then hey.
Exactly.
Like I'm not gonna be able to buy you as many J's as I used to.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Me and you can go to the park and all this. We're gonna be spending a hell of a lot of money. He probably want that time together and shit.
Yeah.
He don't want to be known as that dad who just come around with gifts and shit.
Exactly. Once a
month, and then you know what I'm saying. He want to actually be in this kid life. If he find a job that allows him to do both, he probably would do that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he would.
But for right now, motherfucker, this
is what we got. This is what we got.
This is it.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Lame ass niggas all up in other people's business. That's why Home Depot for that fact.
Yeah, see?
Bunch of bitches.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like my bad. I'm sorry.
While Mark do that,
I'm trying to juggle here.
I thought I was done, but I'm not, because I forgot this. And I really want to play this shit and get Marcus' opinion and shit. So this is gonna be my actual last call.
This is the last call for alcohol.
Yeah, we snuck a flask in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here, listen to this. Listen to this crazy shit.
Am I the a-hole for hitting my wife with divorce papers 2 weeks after I found out she was pregnant? Ooh. I, 35-year-old male, have been married to Darlene, 36-year-old female, for the last 6 months. However, me and Darlene have been inside of a relationship for the past 5 years. Throughout our whole relationship, Darlene has come to me 3 times, claiming that she wants to have kids. And each one of those times, I've said to Darlene, I do not want kids. I'm okay. But if you want kids, you can find someone else that wants kids, and you can have a great life. Darlene explained to me each one of those times that she wanted to spend her life with me, and I was perfectly fine with that. Me and Darlene had a wonderful relationship. We went on trips, we went to the movies, we went to theme parks, pretty much all of our interests lined up with each other, and I truly believe she would be the perfect woman for me, with the exception that she wants kids. Well, 2 weeks ago, Darlene came to me and let me know that she was pregnant. At that point, I knew she was cheating on me and our relationship had to end. When I was 7 years old, I had a horrible accident with a four-wheeler where I flew off the four-wheeler and fell down. My shorts ended up grabbing the bottom of the wheel and it spent and ripped off my little testes. That messed up everything. And I mean everything. I mean the tubes aren't nested. There's nothing being made or produced, like nothing. And the reason I know this is because when I was 22 years old, I tried to have my first child with the first love of my life, and we found out that all of this had happened. By the age of 27, I had exhausted every single resource I could to see if I could have children, and I came to a realization that I personally will never bear a child. There was a lot of sobbing, crying. I was mad at the world, but there was nothing that I could do about it. Fast forward 5 years and I meet Darlene. We hit it off and it's absolutely amazing. But she lets me know that she wants to have kids, and I let her know that I don't want kids and that if she does, she needs to find someone else. One thing I never told her though is that it is physically impossible for me to have children. So when she came up to me and let me know that she was pregnant, I was shocked. And then I had asked her to see a pregnancy test, and I was even shocker. And then I had asked her to go to the hospital with me to test to see if you're really pregnant. She went, and then as we was leaving the hospital, I asked her how long has she been cheating on me. The look on her face was as if she saw a ghost, a complete ghost. I then let her know about everything that happened to me when I was 7 years old, and her face went from seeing a ghost to profusely crying and just blubbering at the mouth.
I think dude was right for filing for divorce for the simple fact, hey, yes, he 100% knew she was cheating, probably for quite some time. And if he could have, or if he didn't know that he couldn't have children, she would have just played the baby off on him. 100%. That was her goal. She was just gonna be like, oh, well, we pregnant now. Baby time. You know? Which is messed up. So like that really opens the window into the type of woman she is. And but shame on him for marrying a girl named Darlene. What kind of old name is that?
What the fuck does that mean?
I know a lady named Darlene, and she is not. She's a wonderful person. She's not very young. Not very young at all. But yes. He should have. He definitely should have.
I know old Darlene.
See, you see what I'm saying? Where the young Darlene's at? Show me one young Darlene. Show me a Darlene under 30. I'll make it easy. Darlene. Anyway. Damn.
All right, what else you got? God damn it.
All right. What else do I have? Man, Ja Morant, man. All right, we don't really talk about much about sports on here, but Ja Morant, he, this young man is clearly going through something. Clearly. So, uh, the league just came out and announced that they suspended him for 25 games. So he had an incident earlier in the season where he was on Instagram Live and he was like flashing his guns. He was flashing a gun, and like that's against NBA policy. You know, I mean, he was basically, like all out like this with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he was just trying to dive into the rap culture of it all, but like, and they suspended him 8 games for that, right? Like 2 months later, he does it again. Toward the end of the season, he does it again, and I'm like, dude is kind of, in my opinion, he's kind of spiraling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give a 23-year-old, hundreds of millions of dollars, and they don't know how to act. Obviously, I mean, they don't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, from what I've heard, other like celebrities have tried to reach out. Like Lil Wayne tried to reach out, but they ain't get back with him. Like Ja Morant's people just didn't get back with him, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how much sports you watch.
him and Zion can fuck off their money however they want.
I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. But now he's messing up the bag, though.
Him and Zion can fuck up their money however they want to.
Okay.
The past.
All right. Yeah. I think 2003 just called.
Is it?
I think it might be. Kyocera's?
That was like the brick?
Yeah. That.
I don't know. But yeah, but I'm not about to sit around and think about how young rich niggas is fucking off their money and shit.
I mean, I get it. But he got to do better. Because he got so much potential. Whoa, you brick phone in it. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's a little bit newer, maybe like 06. Now they just tripping. Put in a model number.
Oh.
Is it a Nokia or is it Kyocera?
It's Nokia.
Oh.
Something like this.
Yep, there you go, right there.
The 6030.
No, you should have typed it in release date. They probably ain't gonna tell you in there. Candy bar style. Go back to Google. Type in the part number. No, you just got Nokia silver. Or no, it was Nokia 6030. Release date. There you go. Go back to all. Gotta teach him how to Google, y'all.
Fuck you, nigga. 2005.
See, I was right there. I was right there in the ballpark.
Damn. Well, that makes
Blast
sense.
from the past.
I was in high school. So.
Facts. But yeah, I don't know. You're right. I mean, like, I can't tell another person like how to spend their money or anything like that. But like,
I'm like, dude,
but I could also like,
why do you want to be part of it?
That's what I'm saying.
Why do you want to be part of this lifestyle?
That's what I'm saying.
Just not you.
Like, exactly.
I see where you come from.
Exactly.
Why do you already skip? You got to the part that other motherfuckers wish you there already.
You there?
Why do you want to go backwards? You know what? If you want to fuck the dude.
I mean, like his dad don't even seem like he like, about T. Morant. He don't even seem like he about that life. You know what I'm saying? So like, why is you perpetrating faking to be about that life? You just 25 games. I don't even know if I think it's without pay too. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's without pay. Like,
no, he fucked off because of that, he fucked off a bonus. He would
$40 million. $40 million bonus he missed out on.
You are dumb.
Yeah.
You and Zion.
He dumber than Zion.
You.
At least Zion was getting a little scratch. Like the old folks say, getting a scratch of that kitty cat. But
both of y'all dumb.
They both dumb. Both dumb. Definitely both dumb.
And when y'all serving McDonald's in 5 years.
Oh no.
Or playing overseas.
Yeah. That's most likely. But no, I mean like this is the thing. Like I feel like Ja Morant could be the future face of the NBA if he clean up his off the court life. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the NBA don't want you to be the face if you got all this trouble in your past. Like, look at Allen Iverson. He was never the face of the NBA because he had all the trouble in his outside off the court life. I mean, like, we all messed with him heavy because, you know what I mean? Like, he was of the culture, but he was never, like, the face of the NBA. I mean, he was on a couple covers, you know, that type of thing. I think he was on 2K3 cover. But, you know, I don't know. And most of mine are just kind of like weird and the first one was kind of uplifting. So my last one, Danny Master, what's his name? Danny Masterson.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. So he was convicted Wednesday on 2 counts of forcible rape. He faces a potential sentence of 30 years to life in prison on the 2 charges. Like, I feel like he messed up worse than both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's truly fumbling the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, first and foremost, I don't understand, like, how...
He gonna get off. Don't worry about it.
I mean, that was a terrible joke.
That church is gonna work his
magic. I mean, that's possible. That's possible. You never really know nowadays.
2 people gonna disappear. 2 of them gonna be silenced and shit.
Somebody gonna get paid off. But I think he already got convicted. Yeah, I think he already got convicted. So now it's just sentencing.
You can't trust a conviction either.
I mean, it might get overturned.
New evidence is coming to light, and you'd be like, okay.
Like, oh, I see.
Good work, Scientology.
Low key though. Low key though. L. Ron Hubbard.
Praise knowledge. Hilarious.
I don't know. It's sick. Like, some of the stuff that does get covered up in like churches.
About to say church, mother? You said cult.
I feel like Scientology is a cult more than
nigga. Church is a cult. What are you doing?
I don't know. Scientology definitely is.
Scientology just ain't got that shit.
Shout out to Tom Cruise.
They need they need a couple more generations before they be locked up. Before they have their shit like tight like the Catholic Church, Catholic Church and shit.
Don't even get me started on that.
Catholic Church been beating and killing motherfuckers for years.
Oh, for centuries. Centuries. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, dang, come on now.
Oh, that priest, he's moved on to another clergy. Sorry, he'll be taking no more questions. He has to repent for a couple years. We feel so sorry for those 2 boys he killed and the other 6 he molested.
Jeez. Way to end on a very melancholy note.
Whatever. Whatever.
Loser, whatever. But
I'm sorry.
Are you though?
If it wasn't true, it wouldn't hurt.
If it wasn't true, it wouldn't be so funny.
If it wasn't true, it wouldn't hurt so bad. Before we go, I won't say currently, but for the past 2 days, I have been going viral.
Oh, nice.
On TikTok. And by viral, I mean somewhat.
Okay.
I am
Michigan viral.
No, not Michigan viral. Kind of East Coast viral.
Okay.
Let's say East Coast viral.
Okay.
The video is currently at 857,000.
Okay. That's East Coast. That's East Coast viral.
And it's hilarious because out of all the shit I talk about, when I make a video about me potentially being a bad parent, that's the one that goes viral.
The people are in tune with that.
Which is fucking irritating. So this, you probably saw this shit, but
Juniper, come back inside. Oh shit! Juniper, come back inside! Shit! There's a fucking bear outside. She ran right past.
This is how I know there are better parents than me out in the world. Because chasing down a child who is chasing after a bear, you have one of two decisions. You could do what this mother did, chase down her child, risk a bear attack on the both of you. Or you can do what I thought of the first time I saw this video. That child was young. You didn't really know him like that. Like, you could have chucked that child up to the game. Like, 9 more months, you have a replacement. One that's hopefully naturally smarter. So, am I a bad parent?
Yes.
And of course, the comments is filled with these self-righteous women. See, that's such a man answer. Any woman would go fight that bear to save her child. And of course, you got these simp dudes. You just admit to being a coward. You wouldn't go fight a bear to save your child.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, if you see me in the forest fighting a bear, help the bear.
Shut the fuck up.
Help the bear.
There's about 80 of those comments and I fucking hate this.
If you see me in my backyard fighting a bear, help the bear.
Fuck out, man. Look here. If you see a bear if I see a bear chasing down my child, depending on how long I've known that child.
Run, Forrest, run.
Look here. If you are 1 and below, we had some good times together, sir.
My guy.
You are about to be the distraction for me to get away to make your brother. Okay.
Hey, you know what they say? You don't gotta outrun the bear.
Gotta outrun the person next to you. Oh shit, that is hilarious.
That's terrible. That's what that is.
Damn, that's so fucking funny.
Hey, but the question is, so after the bear gets your kid, do you like take a rock and like bash it on your head a little bit, scratch yourself up, make it look like you tried, or you just going on Good Morning America next week, crying like I did everything I could.
You definitely gotta
you gotta roll around in some dirt.
You gotta take the rake to your back. Or something.
Yeah, something.
You gotta make it.
You gotta make it look good. Like you gotta jump off something high.
Like and you gotta sit. You can't go into the police station all dry and shit.
Nah, yeah.
My son did.
No.
You gotta go in there. The fucking bear ate my. Yeah.
You gotta scratch your clothes up. You know.
Then like that scene from every movie when they leave the police station, they go outside, get to walking on the street, light up a cigarette. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, babe. Let's go work on number 2. Should we just name them the same thing and just pretend like we just took a year off?
His name was Brendan. We'll just call him Braden.
Brendan and Braden.
Just move it slightly to the left.
Yeah. Rest in peace, my dog.
I still hold true.
I wish you would have outran that bear.
If only your 1-year-old legs work good.
2 weeks later, little boy found in woods, alive and well.
Fail. Nigga. Oh my God. I would die. Dude. we not even. On that note, this has been another episode. This has been another episode of Bitchin by the Bar. I want to thank all of y'all for spending your pre-drinks with us. Feel free to move on to your main drinks. We truly appreciate it. I want to say once again, welcome back to the co-host of the uttermost, Marky D. We will see you guys next week with a brand new episode. But until then, I am Franco the Pen. That's Marky D. See you guys next week. Peace.
For the boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Did you thank God? Gotta thank God. For Fridays, it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I mean, Monday's cool and Tuesday we make it through. Couple tacos. I'm talking about TGIF. Wednesday is hump day. And Thursdays, we're almost there. We all love the weekend, but we can't make it without Friday. I just asked the universe to make me a billionaire. She responded, baby steps now.